Throughout history, humanity has created weapons to conquer territories, defend empires, and survive during times of war. Many of these ancient weapons may look simple when we see them today, but some were incredibly advanced for their time and were feared by even the greatest armies. Before tanks, aircraft, and modern technology, warriors depended on strength, strategy, and weapons created through intelligence and innovation. Some of these inventions changed the destiny of entire civilizations. The first weapon is the Roman sword, known as the gladius. Unlike the huge swords we often see in movies, the gladius was short, fast, and designed for close combat. Roman soldiers used this weapon together with their powerful military formations, turning small groups of fighters into an almost unstoppable force. With the gladius, Rome expanded its empire across much of the ancient world. The second weapon is the composite bow used by the peoples of Central Asia, small but extremely powerful. This bow allowed warriors to fire arrows with incredible accuracy while riding on horseback. The Mongols used this technology to create one of the largest empires in history. The third weapon is the spear. Although it seems simple, it was one of the most important weapons ever created. Entire armies were built around the use of spears. The ancient Greeks, for example, used long spears in formations called phalanxes, creating a wall of attacks that was extremely difficult to defeat. The fourth weapon is the Viking battle axe. More than just a tool, it was a weapon designed for speed and power. The Vikings became famous for their surprise attacks and their ability to use axes effectively in battle. The fifth weapon is the war elephant. Used by some ancient civilizations, these massive animals were brought onto battlefields to create fear and break enemy lines. Facing an army with war elephants required incredible courage and strategy. The sixth weapon is the catapult. This invention completely changed siege warfare. For the first time, armies could attack the walls of powerful cities from a distance. Many civilizations fell because they could not defend themselves against these machines. The seventh weapon is the samurai sword, the katana. Created in Japan, it became famous for its combination of strength, balance, and precision. For the samurai, the sword was not just a weapon, but also a symbol of honor and discipline. The eighth weapon is Greek fire. Used by the Byzantine Empire, this mysterious substance was capable of continuing to burn even on water. For centuries, it helped protect cities and ships from enemy attacks. The ninth weapon is the medieval crossbow. Unlike a normal bow, the crossbow allowed less trained soldiers to use a weapon with incredible power. It was capable of piercing armor and changed the way battles were fought. The 10th weapon is the war chariot. Ancient civilizations such as Egypt used fast chariots with archers to attack enemies while moving across the battlefield. They combined speed, mobility, and deadly attacks. These weapons proved that ancient civilizations were not just warriors using primitive tools, they were inventors, engineers, and strategists who created technology capable of changing the world. Even thousands of years later, these weapons are still remembered because they represent more than just war. They represent human creativity, the search for power, and the way civilizations fought to survive and leave their mark on history.